Hello, this is Kim's Cop TV. Imagine yourself climbing the trap of a Boeing 747 airplane with your Burberry coat pulled up and the 007 bag in one hand for a business trip to the United States. I feel sad when I think about 30 years ago when I decided to start a trading business in a desperate situation where I had absolutely nothing to face. The reason I jumped into this fate, which is said to be difficult for even one person out of 100 to survive, was because at the time there was no place that would upset me, who had no education, background, or anything to show for it. So I got a shabby office and worked there. It started about 30 years ago while providing lodging and lodging. However, I achieved great success. As a trading CEO, of course, I think it was luck as well. So now I want to provide even a small amount of help to the MZ generation, especially to people like me who have many shortcomings but have basic abilities and knowledges. I prepared this content because I wanted to give it to you. Now let me briefly introduce the story of how I was registered as a vendor for JD Group, an American multinational corporation, and achieved a fortune that I could not even imagine as an individual. For reference, the term JD Group refers to an existing global multinational corporation, so its option name is JD Group, of which is widely known not only in Korea but also around the world. Please understand. As the CEO of a private trading company called Ceo의 Corporation, I was running a difficult trading business when I had the opportunity to establish a business relationship with Canada's Phillips Hydraulic Group. There was no difficulty in maintaining a stable business relationship for many years. While maintaining a friendly business relationship with this company, the company joined the JD Group in the United States through the merger. Ceo의 Corporation, a privately run trading company, had a good portrait of being registered as a vendor for JD Group in the United States. I would like to thank our CEO, Jonathan McClellan, for his critical contribution to this portrait achievement. Additionally, it means that those of you who are watching this broadcast right now also have such luck. Even if the current reality is not easy, that difficult reality becomes a medium for achieving success. About 30 years ago, I was able to grit my teeth and endure because I felt sad that no one cared about me. Now that I have achieved success in the trading business, I will try to lead a practical lecture that will be of some help to the new generation which reminiscing about the times I was alone and anxious. Then let's start this course. To do business successfully in the global market, you must be able to communicate smoothly with your counterpart in English. Good communication does not simply mean fluency or grammatical accuracy in English. You need to be able to speak English appropriately for various situations that may arise in the business field. This ability will be possible with the knowledge of business skills and manners based on an understanding of the society. This course will proceed with this in mind. In other words, the goal of this course is to learn appropriate English expressions for each situation while understanding the overall flow of international trade. To this end, this lecture consists of several situations that can occur in international trade so that after learning them, you can grasp the overall flow of the trade and learn the expressions accordingly. In this lecture, Kim Scott, CEO of Sungwon Corporation in Korea, Jared McGrath, CEO of Phoenix Hydraulic Group, a Canadian transaction company, will describe in a realistic way their business progress. It starts with conducting expert consultation of the part for hydraulic pump accessories handled by Sungwon Corporation. Final Kim Scott business trip to Canada, a presentation on the company and the product followed, and after consultation on export, a contract was made. And after the export is completed with the opening of the letter of credit and the shipment, it ended with resolving the claim raised due to a slight problem with the exported product. Through the situation covered in this lecture, you will be able to develop the ability to use expressions suitable for various situations that may occur in actual trade side. Since actual international trade unfolds in very diverse situations, it will not be possible to cover all of them in this lecture alone. However, after faithfully learning the content of this lecture, it is expected that students will be able to develop the ability to adapt to other situations. By the way, as mentioned before, fluency in English and accuracy of grammar are not the only skills The key scope that appears in this unit was not learned through formal English education, but was learned by self-study. Therefore, it is from English fluency and grammatical accuracy. Through actual work and during work, he did not regret studying to refine and learn what lacked constantly. As you mentioned earlier, various situations can occur in the business field. So you need to know how to speak English appropriately for various situations. This ability will be possible only if you have a knowledge of business skill and manners based on the understanding of not only the West but also Asia, South America, and the Middle East and their societies. Therefore, before entering the unit in earnest, I would like to point out a few materials that will help you with your knowledge of business skill and manners. Businessman mindset. If the ability to participate in communication and the clear understanding of the content of the conversation precede, even if you are somewhat immature in terms of vocabulary, you can overcome language difficulties in business. Don't be silent in the communication arena. Silence in the world of communication is not a virtue of humanity. Particularly attention should be paid to issues on which the success of business depends. In order to clearly grasp the main point of the story, you must organize the important point in your own way in advance, confirming what to confirm and assert what to claim. When each other honestly assert their position, true trust is created and true communication is established. Get into the habit of clearly communicating your intention, not only in business but in international communication. It is most important to honestly and directly convey one's opinion and thought to the other party. It is during that time that real exchange begins. Don't be afraid to make a grammatical mistake. You shouldn't think of the means of communication as just a word, gesture, let's mobilize all means. Then the road will surely open if there is a fundamental attitude. There is nothing to worry about, even if the details become a series of trial and error. Be equal in conversation. Business is built on the premise of a mutual relationship, and it can be achieved only when there is a premise that mutual benefits are provided on an equal footing with the other party. For example, when negotiating with the other company, it means that whoever the other party says should stand on the same level as the other party. Apart from conversation skills, in the case of a commercial transaction, you must know enough about the other company as well as your own company. Be sure to identify yourself. For a businessman, self-identity means, first of all, to be familiar with one's work and at the same time to clearly recognize the scope of one's responsibilities. It is hoped that this lecture will be helpful improve the competitiveness of practitioners who are learning in the trade field and students who are learning trade. In particular, I hope that it will be of more help to those who dream of starting a trading business. In the lecture that follows, someone Corporation gives Corp response to Phoenix Hydraulic Group's President Jared McGrath's upon inquiry and the meeting appointment between Jared McGrath and Kim's Corp will be covered as the theme. Your subscription grade notification setting is a great help to me. Thank you.